I don't really know.
Okay.
I think we're live. Yeah, we're live now.
There's our
We're
face.
going-
All
we're
right.
going
Now, are we
hard.
live? Hold on. Are
We're
we
live.
live?
We're so live
we're
right
live.
now.
Now, I don't know really about anything that we were talking about before. But what I do know is that Apple products suck because of the proprietary cables that they use and all that fucking garbage. If they make you like have to get some garbage ass adapters so then you could put on some headphones on because some of us don't have the money to get good Bluetooth headphones, then I think that's fucking garbage.
Do the new iPhones even come?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, they come with
wireless ones. The wireless ones.
No.
What do they come with?
They
Wired
come with an
headphones.
adapter, wired headphones made for the phone.
Are you kidding me right now?
They
What?
come with lightning cable headphones and then the adapter.
Yeah, they come with the adapter.
And I'm sure the headphones are really real good because
They're the same as all
They're
of
the same Apple
Apple
headphones
has
that you've used before.
so they're bad, so they're not good.
I did not.
At all.
I'm
use
not over
Apple
here defending the
headphones.
audio quality of their products. I'm
Man,
talking about
we have steamrolled right into a massive.
What I'm
argument.
saying
It's
is
not-
that
cumbersome. You guys make it sound like it's the end of the world. It's
No,
not.
who doesn't listen
No.
to Max?
here's
I do
Max,
listen to music.
Here's the problem.
Hello, and welcome to
I'm
the
not-
Model Citizen
hold on.
Show.
Listening to
Hold
Lord.
on. Hold on with this Model Citizen show. Let's hold on a second. Let's
No,
take a
we're
step
in the
back.
Model Citizen Show. I have
Let's
news
take a
for
step
you.
back.
This is the show.
Let's take a step back from the Model Citizen show. Let's go with the matter at hand. Okay. Apple products suck because of how they
This
make you
episode
buy
is sponsored-
random ass shit.
Sponsored by
Man, no sponsors
AirPods.
yet. How,
Oh no.
do you like loot boxes in Overwatch? The proprietary stuff that they use are like loot boxes from Overwatch, all right?
we all know what Max hates if you listen to the Millennial Gaming Speak.
Overwatch
Max,
is
what do you
garbage.
hate?
Yeah, over is bad.
Oh,
No,
you're wrong.
what are you talking about, like the
oh my God,
laptop,
we're gonna break up today.
Actually, yeah, Max
don't-
is
do you
so
not-
mad that I.
Are you
said
talking
Overwatch
about
was
the
game of year.
laptop though, Michael?
Do you not need any of this stuff? No, but is it fun to have? Yeah, sure. Why not?
You
That's
guys know my
exactly what
favorite
the
thing
loot
But I'm
about-
boxes are.
I'm wondering what you're talking. Are you talking about all the dongles on a laptop? Or are you talking about the phone?
The
I'm talking
dangles and
about-
the
I'm
dangles
talking
and the
about-
dongles and the
Anytime where
for
they
sniffles.
they have something that you can't use for everything else. Like it's proprietary,
Okay,
like
because-
charger, proprietary, whatever. I mean, this phone does it too, and I think it's fucking garbage that they have some proprietary cable garbage.
You mean the
You know,
fast
the
charging
cable on
wire?
the Pixel is USB-C,
The
which
fast
is the same
charging
cable
wire?
on the MacBook.
Yeah, it's stupid. Nobody uses that shit.
It's the
You
new
use it on your
USB
Switch?
standard.
You use it on your Switch?
The new standard for nobody.
For
Now you gotta
everybody.
Have you tried charging your phone, sir? How long does that take
Me?
you? Yes.
So my battery is at 15% when I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go take a nap," and then I took a nap, and then by the time I got back here, which it's 9:47, it's at like 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long were you
That's-
asleep?
But
I
I
think you
had
said like a
I had
30 minutes.
25 minutes. You know what my favorite part of this debate
Here's the
is that
thing.
Max is
Here's
getting
the thing.
visually mad.
No, I'm
Here's the
doing
thing right
bank
now.
stuff.
now.
Because what?
I'm doing bank stuff.
You're doing your banking while
Anyway,
recording the show?
I'm trying to pay for my cruise.
there's
You didn't already pay for
Dude.
that? Come on, man.
No, I've been working, and now the
Where you-
deadline is
where
coming
you-
up.
where you
I'm going on
where
a
you
cruise
for your
tomorrow.
Wait, seriously?
Chicago cruise.
Okay, I'm serious. This is the show. We've been in the show for like
Oh,
5
I-
minutes.
I
Welcome
know.
to the Model Citizen Show. That's Mario, Max, and Michael. Max. Actually, I want to bring this up to you guys because Max asked me this. Like, where should he go on his honeymoon a couple months back? I told him he should just go to the middle of nowhere and just
Burning Man?
Yeah, he should go to Burning Man.
That would be so crazy if
Dude.
Max was Burning
He
Man.
chose a cruise.
You should go to that one place where who was running it? Who was it?
Oh, are you talking
Where
about
they
the Pride
sent it to
Festival?
where they went to
Oh,
the
Ja Rule.
island.
Ja Rule
Yeah, Ja
Festival?
Rule. Yeah.
You should have
Go
done
to
that.
Fire Festival.
You guys are crazy.
Get
I
like
chose a
a
cruise.
cardboard
Abby-
box full of garbage, like a piece of toast.
Fucking FEMA tents.
Abby's never been on a cruise, and
I want to go on a cruise. Actually, we've been talking about Amber and I have been talking about honeymoon stuff, and that's one of our things that we might do, but we don't know
Yeah,
we're doing
anything about cruises. So
I've been on a cruise once when I was like 11, 12 years old.
I've been on the
wouldn't
Speed Dog. Does that count?
No.
No.
Wouldn't the motion sickness or the seasickness of the boat like kind of coincide with her morning sickness and just make her barf everywhere all day?
Motion sickness. Yes.
You know,
Her morning. I said morning sickness and seasickness, like those two coming
I
together.
know she doesn't have morning
They're
sickness.
just
She
fine.
has
She
motion
would though
sickness.
because she's pregnant. Like that's,
Yeah, she's pregnant. You probably shouldn't have a pregnant lady. I was just about to say you should have a pregnant lady on a boat. Max,
She could have them puppies right then and
think
there.
of the
and
children, Max.
you won't even know
Alright?
because the water would break and it'd just be natural.
water break. Yeah.
Well, she'd be just like the ship breaking water. You know what I'm saying?
What-
Breaking waves.
What happens if you give birth in
And,
international waters?
I mean,
They're not an American citizen then.
Not
Yeah,
American.
can you run for president? Like I'm
No.
serious.
No,
But-
they cannot.
No.
However, wait, hold on a second. Is the boat considered U.S. territory?
Hey, that's a good
question.
question.
That's a good
actually.
question.
Is it a Disney cruise? And don't they have their own islands?
It is a Disney cruise, and yes, it is. We are going to Castaway Cay at the end of the trip.
Is that
Where does
America?
that cruise go to?
It's in Eastern Caribbean, so it's going to be going. I'll pull up. Actually, you know what? I will pull up the details right here,
Since
right
it
now.
is-
All right,
since it
for all of
is
you
a
Somali
Disney
pirates
cruise-
listening to the show out there, make sure to take notes.
Itinerary.
So, do you think that it's a
Somali's
Disney
kind
cruise?
of far away from
We're going.
And it's in the
Probably gonna
Caribbean.
go.
Are
We're
you? Do you think you're gonna
going-
see any pirates in the Caribbean?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to Tortola, the British Virgin Islands. We're going to St. Thomas of the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is where I used to live.
They won't be the Virgin Islands after your honeymoon. Hey.
Yeah.
And then we go
Pregnancy
to
They'll be the-
sex.
we go to
It'll be the
Castaway
sex
Cay
time
and then
island.
back. So
You're
We
gonna
go to
cast
3
away
different
in
places.
her vagina.
I would like to say sorry. Sorry, Abby. We've had a conversation actually about stuff like this. Just want to say sorry.
What do you mean? Sorry for what? That we're
Don't-
we're thinking about her children,
Yeah.
and Max wants to bring her on a cruise and endanger the child.
That's
It's
right.
ridiculous.
there are no children. For the love of God.
This is
It's honestly insulting, Max. I can't believe you'd let her.
how long are you gone, Max?
A
For
week.
like a week?
Yeah. From the 21st to the 28th. So I miss Mario, Assassin's Creed, Wolfenstein, and Stranger Things launch by a day.
Not,
I mean, I don't know
not
if
if you
meant
download
to
that
miss
shit.
it.
Just download.
I'm
the-
not downloading that stuff over cruise Wi-Fi.
You need a
Can you-
remote play. You know?
I'll be lucky if I watch Stranger Things by like January with the number of video games that are coming out. Like, there's no
No.
way I'm gonna watch that freaking
There's
show.
only, aren't there like 8 episodes?
Yeah, but I don't.
But I make Abby and I watch that together, so we'll make it a priority.
Oh, guys, let's ride on our bikes. There's the freaking Eggo monster after us. That's
How are you
Hey,
supposed to ride
yes.
a bike on a cruise?
Eggo waffles are delicious.
I don't know. Stupid Stranger Things. I bet that second season does seriously blow though. Like they can't.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah, it was fine, but like that show has taken a life of its own where it's somehow become bigger than the show. Like, if that makes any sense, like what people now think of that show is now bigger than what I think the show actually is.
I think that's true with Barb. The show I think is a pretty great TV show, and I have pretty similar expectations for season 2. Kind of like Riverdale. Like Riverdale was good, and I'm interested to see what season 2 does.
And you know, and
I
Barb
think-
was in Riverdale.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, I think Stranger Things was a lot better than Riverdale. I mean, I'm not.
Oh
saying
yeah, I wasn't
Have you-
saying
have
they're
you
like
seen
on
Riverdale?
par. I'm just saying they're similar in the
Yeah, I
season 1,
watched
season 2.
like 8 episodes.
Nice.
The thing about Riverdale is that like, it's got that CW flair, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's got that garbage,
Yeah.
but then like the actual like the through line is really good.
Yeah.
But it's
Have you
got that
guys-
There's this
garbage.
there's
I
this
love
one
that
episode.
I love that garbage. That's what Archie's
Oh.
all about, though.
How is there a distinct like shooting style based on television channel? Like, how does that work? Is it with
Well,
because
I-
there's
I
red
only-
big
directors they
wigs
hire,
at the top.
Is it with
I
the
honest-
directors they hire or the sets? Like, if you're
Well-
watching an ABC show, you're like, this is ABC or NBC. Like, you
The
can
person
tell.
funding it, Logan.
It's
Yes,
The
but
company.
yes,
all the
yes,
shows that
but
are
it's the way
awesome on
they're
that channel,
shot and stuff too, which is what I'm saying. Which is not.
sometimes- sometimes, yeah.
Which is not coming from Mr. Mickey Mouse's pockets over there at ABC or whatever.
The CW one, I think, is like it's very obvious that something's a CW show as opposed to like
it's the Greg Berlanti
an NBC
CW
show versus an ABC show.
Yeah,
like there is a difference there. CW show has that sheen of shit.
Take this in mind, though. Take this in mind, though. There's one guy does 5 shows on that one network, and
that's true too.
You know, like he does all the DC plus Riverdale.
Well, not even DC. I mean, this goes back further. I mean, I'm even
absolutely.
thinking back to like Smallville. And
like the OC or something like that.
Like those. Even I'm thinking NBC now too, and how they do that. They shoot all of their sitcoms now, and more of like an over-the-shoulder
documentary
drama style type thing. The documentary thing they do.
The comedy. I mean,
they did that with
The Office, Parks
and Rec, and that was about it.
30 Rock.
They don't really do like normal sitcoms anymore, like on a set. Like that's kind of not a thing, really anymore.
Like Friends, How I Met Your Mother, like they don't do that.
Last Man Standing.
Yeah, that's in like Nickelodeon or Teen Nick or something like that now. Like that's over there in Schneiderville with all of his TV shows he's making for the tweens. Like those are like the only set sitcoms I can think of anymore. Like. What are even popular sitcoms now? I don't.
Big Bang Theory,
Modern Family. Big Bang Theory is the closest to the original.
Yeah,
format,
I guess
right?
that would be like the closest. Yeah, and before that, it would have been like what? How I Met Your Mother.
Same. Well, that one broke it a lot.
Oh, this is a good
question. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. The bar, the apartment. There was a good 3 or 4 different locations they went to.
It for some reason that show felt different. Like it is the same format, like you're saying, but it just for some reason for me it felt different. How I Met Your Mother. But you're right.
Like 30 Rock's a sitcom, but it's like different. I mean, they shoot on the same sets and stuff, but it's like it's not that
documentary style.
It's not the there's a word for it. Is it 4-camera setup that they have on those old set-based sitcoms?
Yes.
It's not like that anymore, which is like what the Seinfelds and the Friends and all that stuff used to be.
Is it 1 camera, single camera, or something they call that one?
Yeah, I think it's just single camera at this point.
Know, I've never seen Seinfeld.
Ever.
It's on too late.
It's on forever on Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
Do you have Crackle?
No.
Everyone uses Crackle.
Max.
It's free.
Max, what's wrong with you?
Just put on Crackle. Just put it on the background.
You should watch that show, Max. Watch it.
People tell me to. I've only really
get a tablet from me and then put Crackle on it.
Here's the hard thing about Seinfeld is that I've had some friends who are like, "Yeah, I'm going to watch Seinfeld now because I've never watched Seinfeld." Those first like 2 or 3 seasons are not very good. It is honestly better to watch Seinfeld than just sit down and be like, I'm going to watch Seinfeld because it's on television. That is still the best way to watch Seinfeld.
Yeah,
but I don't have cable.
Random episode. You don't need cable? There's Crackle. I just said Crackle.
What is my favorite episode?
But Logan's scenario.
Is that what you said?
No, I only know 2 things about Seinfeld.
Schindler's List and No Soup for You.
No.
Episode.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
The Festivus. I'm aware of what Festivus is.
Okay, the Festivus for the rest of us. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, and then Jerry Seinfeld is the lead on the show,
and the worst part of the show.
That's all
I like Jerry.
Arguably, yes.
What's wrong with Jerry?
Out of all 4 of them,
all of them, he is the worst part of the show.
I mean, you kind of need a normal-ish person keeping together like crazy personalities like that. Who's the best person on the show, though? I think it's easily
Elaine or Jason Alexander.
It's easily George. Like I think George is like one of my favorite characters in all of television. Yeah. Like he is just a terrible, terrible human
Absolutely.
being.
The episode where he double dips.
There's so many. Like I just like that he's a compulsive liar.
He takes the book to the bathroom.
He takes the book.
I have to watch his Curb Your Enthusiasm. I need to start watching that.
My dad got into that recently. He really likes it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I know the new season's coming out.
Yeah. I've wanted to watch that. I guess what is like? I still keep trying to think of the big sitcom now. Would it really kind of be?
Modern Family is the biggest.
I was gonna say, is The King right now kind of Always Sunny.
Well, Big Bang Theory, I think, is still the biggest, is it
Always
not?
Sunny's like season 12,
But the king
13,
of
isn't
cult
it?
comedy or the king in ratings? Because it would be Modern Family.
Yeah,
Wait,
ratings.
Modern Family is rated higher than The Big Bang Theory.
The Modern Family wins like all kinds of Emmys every single year.
Yeah. So I mean, that depends on what you're saying.
Emmys.
Wait, what do you mean by
ratings?
what kind of ratings?
Like
Yeah.
I mean-
user TV ratings. Like yeah, viewership. I feel like Big Bang Theory is higher.
Does Big Bang Theory get the highest? They pay
I don't
their
know.
actors
I don't know
the
a
most.
single person who legitimately watches Big Bang Theory. Though.
Because you,
I
Logan,
know a
know
whole-
normal people. Like saying normal people.
Actually, you say normal people, but I know grandparents that watch that shit.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like Logan, saying sensible people, I should say. The common man watches the Big Bang Theory.
Non-grandparents?
Yeah, it's like my uncle or former uncle, who I never would have had to watch anything
What
like
does that mean?
Hold on. How does it happen to your uncle?
Him and my aunt got a divorce.
Oh, okay.
So he's no
That makes
longer your uncle.
He's no longer my uncle because
Okay.
my aunt is the one who's the blood relative.
How does
I
that work?
gotcha.
All right. Well, do you
I
still
see
with
what you're
him?
saying.
R.I.P. in peace, Uncle.
Yeah, that's gotta be weird.
I mean, it's his fault. And he's
Okay.
a jerk. So
Never
we don't
mind then.
like him. Yeah,
Fuck-
we don't
fuck
like
him.
him. We
Fuck
do not
him.
need to apologize.
Fuck him right in the
Yeah.
pussy then. Never mind.
That was a whirlwind there, that 30 seconds.
Anyway,
It's like
I
a
remember
normal
he would
pitch.
watch that show and he thought that show was hilarious. And he's not the kind of man you would expect to sit down and watch The Big Bang Theory.
Or hang out with.
There are a lot. I know a lot of people who watch that show. So
I admit, I watched
get
the
ready for
first
that
3
prequel
seasons.
show.
Oh god,
they,
no.
they
I watched the first 3
They
seasons
paid-
too. Then I stopped.
You guys
they
gearing up
paid
for
their-
Young Sheldon, the spinoff?
Yeah.
Hell no, dude. Get out
What
of here with
everyone's
that
been
garbage
asking
shit.
for.
The Goldbergs
even-
part 2.
I heard I watched the Goldbergs. It's
My
kinda
dad likes that
funny.
show.
I think it's pretty funny.
What else is it?
When I was on.
Oh, what is it? This has just become what?
Well, so what is
sitcoms
your
are
guys'
popular? The show
That none of us watch.
What is your
Blackish?
favorite-
Isn't that kind of popular?
I guess that's
What is your
popular.
favorite sitcom? Each one
Seinfeld.
of you.
That's a good
Of all time or
Yeah,
what?
of all time. 'Cause I've
easily Golden Girls, duh.
never
Should
seen
be
it.
serious.
Golden
Oh.
Girls is great.
Is it
You ever
actually
watch-
your favorite?
Yeah, did you ever watch Arrested Development?
Nope.
Yes,
Same people
Yeah.
that did that made Golden Girls.
it's probably pretty good
Oh.
then.
Pretty solid. It's a
So,
weird answer, but it's great. Growing up was
Maybe-
probably growing pains.
Maybe not like. Well, yeah. Growing up, mine would be the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't change. Okay. Like it's
I
weird.
mean, like,
now,
yeah,
but, like that show is still like easily like one of the most powerful,
It's
like
so.
dominating
I
shows
could-
ever.
I could legitimately put an episode on. I watched every episode at least like
Sure.
4 times. Like I would put on because of Nick at Night, so I just watched Nick
I-
at Night every night,
So
and like I would watch that all day. Another one that I think is something that I hated as a kid, and then I thought about it, and I've seen every episode of it, even though I hated it as a kid, was Roseanne.
it's
It's a really good sitcom.
really good.
It is really, really good.
So weird too. The ending seasons
Yeah.
are so weird.
Isn't it just
yeah,
like
it gets real off.
Yeah.
all made up in someone's head or something? Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ends on a real down note.
Yeah, like John Goodman dies. It's so fucked up. It's coming back with John Goodman, so I don't know how the fuck they're gonna explain that shit.
yeah,
It was a fever dream of a fever dream.
That's right.
yeah. It's Inception, the sitcom, dude.
Because the best part of that show though is that they had a daughter that left the show, got replaced, and then that daughter I think left, and then got replaced by
Oh.
the same girl that was from the previous one. Right?
You know what? Yeah.
So
So
the girl from
it was
Scrubs too.
The girl, yeah, Sarah Chalker.
Yes.
I don't know how to say it.
You're right.
Yeah, she was the second one, and then she came back, and then they would do like inside, like they would do jokes on it, and
Yeah.
it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it was so
Like,
weird.
oh, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Like, yeah,
That was wonderful.
but now anytime somebody asks me like what's like one of my favorite shows ever, I really, really, really love Cheers, like a lot. I think it's amazing. I love Cheers.
it's
It's got the best theme song.
a great theme song.
I think it has one of the best characters, which is Coach ever. He is so funny.
Which one?
Yeah,
Is that,
he's the old guy in the first 2 seasons, but he like died in real life.
Jeez, Mario's
After the
laughing
second
over
season.
there.
Sorry.
But he was
Too
hilarious.
soon.
He was just the old guy who worked at the bar who was like brain dead because he got hit with the baseball too much. But yeah, I love that because I mean it kind of has like some weird dated stuff like the whole like women, you know, I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of sexist some of the stuff, but it's I don't know. I like it a lot. So I'd probably go with like those 3 are my favorites. Roseanne, Cosby Show, and Cheers. Shout out to Three's Company and Different Strokes.
Three's Company is amazing. Different Strokes is a
rule the
very
world.
good episode.
I've seen none of those except the Cosby Show.
None of them, really?
Mhm.
Really?
I don't know anything you're talking
I'm pretty
about.
sure
You
if
didn't
Amber
grow up
was
with
in
Nick at
here-
Night?
You don't even know what
Pretty sure-
Cheers is? Hold on. Cheers is at
Ooh.
least like
Cheers is like one.
I mean,
know
like
the
I've
sequel
heard,
show?
I have heard of these shows. I do not know what they are.
Cheers
though.
is like one of the most recognizable TV shows of all time.
Yeah.
Like that's
Nope.
like
Yeah.
Don't know.
There's
Not
even a
knowing what-
reference in Tony Hawk's Underground too.
that's like not knowing what Seinfeld is, kind of, except just 20 years in the past.
I mean,
Seinfeld was a much.
I've
it
never
probably,
seen Seinfeld.
I've seen Seinfeld. I've only seen like the first season of it, though. I haven't watched every single part of it, but
No,
like, I would say Seinfeld's definitely a better written show for sure. And
The way that all of their character arcs always come together at the very end of every single episode
Yeah.
is like still staggering it. I mean, that's typical sitcoms, like that's most sitcoms, but like there's like something crazier about it with Seinfeld that I have no idea how they always found a way to weave all the storylines together for the most part, especially in the later seasons. Seinfeld's my personal favorite. I mean, it's easy to say that. I also watched all of How I Met Your Mother, and I really liked it at the time. And then, like, I'll watch reruns on TV every now and then. I'm like,
yeah, I'm with you.
so big into this. Like,
I was
in
thinking
the
about
mo-
that show the other day, and I've been thinking like I haven't seen any of it since I finished that show.
I feel like that show you needed to watch from the beginning all the way through. That's not a
Yeah.
show that you could just jump in and be like, oh, this is an episode like Seinfeld where
Yeah.
you felt the progression of like, oh, we're eventually going to get to him meeting the mother. And you jump into a random episode, you get lost, honestly.
that.
I mean, it always has the same sort of structure to it where it's like, kids, this is an event that led me to your mother. And it's like, it never is, but it like that every episode kind of follows that format for the most part.
Exactly.
But like, it's a good show and I really like the characters and stuff. But like, yeah, like I said, like I'll watch one-off episodes every now and then. It's like, this ain't really clicking with me. And I also like the ending too. Like,
I'm with you there. I like the ending.
like when I got to the ending, everybody was like, "Oh, this isn't about him and Robin. It's about freaking him and the mother." I'm like, "Are you stupid? Did you watch episode 1? It's always been about him and Robin. Like, it makes sense. Like, I don't understand why people are mad about this. Like,
yeah, it makes sense.
What-
Spoilers.
Do you guys want to hear a funny / sad story about me in the finale of that show?
go for it."
So as we know, I don't have cable, so I would always watch the episodes the next day. I would just buy them on iTunes or whatever. So I took it to my laptop to school that day with the episodes downloaded on it, and I had the hour or whatever to kill in between classes. So I grabbed Chick-fil-A on campus, and went and sat in my car in the back.
Number 1 or number 2?
What?
You get a number 1 or number 2?
On campus Chick-fil-A, if it's like mine, you just walk up and they have nuggets and sandwiches already sitting out.
And that is not how mine works. I
Did
go
you
and
get a
order.
spicy?
works.
Did you get the spicy chicken, or did you and the deluxe one, or did you
Okay.
get the normal chicken?
Spicy chicken sandwich always.
Hold on, can I take an aside? Can I tell a story within this story? Is that
I
cool, real
love you.
quick?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so at my school, I don't know if I've told this on a podcast, but at my school, there's that Chick-fil-A, and you can just go up and you can grab nuggets and
That sounds disgusting.
sandwiches and whatever. No, it's a legit Chick-fil-A.
As someone who's worked in Chick-fil-A, that sounds really gross.
No, it's like they're fresh because people are going there so often that it's like if you get up there and they're actually sitting there, it's like, oh, it's actually there. Most of the time you have to wait in a line that's like down the freaking hall for it. It's always fresh.
Can I tell a story within the story about Chick-fil-A?
Within my okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Ready? So I've had Chick-fil-A. It's not that great.
Okay.
Hold on,
you're an
can I
idiot.
tell a story
Jeez.
in the middle of his story, in the middle of his story, real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So there was this one time where we went to Chick-fil-A, my friend and I, and we decided to hold hands the entire time while we were there. And then what I did was this has nothing to do with the rest of it though.
Oh, okay.
So like we did that and that was fun and everything. And then one time there's straws in their lids make really good squeaky noises. And I was randomly doing the Harlem Shake, I guess. I don't even know how that song goes. But I was doing that and then he started doing something about yeah, I guess I was doing that with the straw.
Yeah.
And then and then it was okay. But the food's really good. I like it.
The food's amazing.
Cool. I like that spicy chicken with the pepper jack cheese. I think it's really good. And the waffle fries.
That's okay.
Good.
Okay.
You know what, Mario? Stop. You stop. Chick-fil-A is like top 5.
All right, mister. I'm a microwave that hot dog at 4 a.m. and
You
eat it.
goddamn right.
All right, back to my story. So there's Chick-fil-A, and you
grab the
just
nuggets.
and you just go up there, and they're like, "What do you want?" And you tell them, but it's separate from the registers and all that. So what I'll do is I'll grab a bag, and I'll throw like 2 chicken sandwiches in there, or some chicken sandwich and some nuggets, or like all of that and some fries, and then I'll put it in the bag and I'll roll it up, and then I'll walk over to the cash register and they're like, "What do you have inside?" And I'm like, "Just a chicken sandwich." And they're like, "Boop, boop, 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 chicken sandwich, $4. It's like, actually, it's like $12 worth of food. I've done that a lot.
That's fine. Take it back. Take it back.
Am I a
The
horrible
rainbow flag.
human?
No, they don't like gays, so you can take as much chicken as you like.
That's true. They don't like the gays there.
That's not even true. That's not factual, but anyway.
No,
that's not. I mean, it's
Sure.
not true. You're right.
but they still fun. Never mind.
Anyway, that's how I guess I beat the system of college. Anyway, back to Max's story about
I guess.
your
I
mother.
don't know. Well, back to
Max's
real quick
story?
again.
Oh no.
Abby said that her favorite's George Lopez.
Yeah, she likes George Lopez.
That's like okay, that was that was on Nick and Night later, like in
It like
age.
replaced
like
Roseanne.
I was yeah, it did.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in the back of the
You know.
seat and you got some Chick-fil-A and you're watching a
And
show.
I'm watching the show, and then when you find out that the mother dies, I just break down like a big baby, and I'm like crying while eating chicken in the backseat of my car in the parking garage, watching this show, and then I have to go to class.
The
Were you
only
dating
time I
Abby
ever
then?
cried.
Ever?
When did that show end? And I'll tell you if I was dating Abby then.
2014? 2014.
Sounds about right.
If
So
it was
wait,
2014, then
leave us hanging. When did you cry, Mike?
definitely was dating Abby then if it was 2014. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Final episode, March 31st, 2014. So I was bawling like
So-
a baby on April 1st.
Shout out
So
to
the
that
only
last
time I've
season
ever
for being total trash.
I thought it was fine from what I remember, but I haven't watched that show since.
It was all at the wedding or whatever.
Yeah, it was all at was it
Which
Barney's?
and then they
Barney-
were like, "Oh, we're getting married for like 21 episodes," and then in the episode whatever finale, they're like, "Oh, we got a divorce." 20 minutes into it or whatever. It was like, what was the point of this? Anyway,
To space out that show for as long as possible.
pretty much.
Anyway,
yeah.
Logan, your favorites: Seinfeld, How I Met Your Mother.
I don't know if that's even my favorite. Seinfeld's my favorite. How Met Your Mother. Shout out to like I brought up Schneider. Shout out to like Drake and Josh though for like that's like a legit good show. Like most of those shows, I don't know if they're very good, but like Drake and Josh, there's something about that. I think it's just the fact that by the time that show came on, Drake Bell and Josh Peck had been working together for like 5 or 6 years together at that point. So they had like a well-established chemistry that would like worked.
Are you telling me that Zoe 101 isn't a good show.
No,
I love Zoe 101.
I don't think that is a good show. No, I'll be honest with you.
Right? It's
Zoe 101 was
it's
the
pretty awful.
bomb.
You're right.
I always had a.
You know what
had a
though?
fucking-
Like iCarly was okay, kind of.
iCarly was good.
That's when I got out of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch now? X Play, and that's when that's when I left.
Let's watch Morgan Webb and Adam Sessler dressed up as characters, and then fucking Stan Lee talks about having sex with Jack Kirby's wife. So great.
That was when I left, and I was like, oh, there's like video games on TV. That's cool. I'll watch that instead.
Did you know there's now Let's Plays on fucking Disney Channel?
Yeah, dude. I watched the IGN show last night, and it was like, this is really weird. This
Right?
is so weird. And it's weird because X-Play and G4 going under proved that you really couldn't do that anymore, and that television was kind of dead. And then Twitch is like, oh, we're a thing, everybody, don't worry. So to then see IGN now be like, you know what's a good market? Television. It's like, huh? What's going on here? I don't really understand this.
Times are changing.
Times are changing.
It seems so strange for them to go back to that. And then the person who's actually, who's executive, sorry, one off. IGN show tangent.
Blair Herter.
Blair Herter is executive.
Oh, yeah.
Show,
Which
right?
is weird.
Him and Wade Beckett from X-Play. So
Yeah.
it's like, this is really weird.
It's really weird.
Like, it's cool. And I like enjoy having things back on my television that are video game related again, even though it is like very much for children.
Yeah, because you're going to be watching Disney and you're on the FBI watch list now.
Yeah. But like, it's just strange that for some reason came full circle, even though I don't know why it did, because it's not like TV's become a more viable market since G4 died. In fact, it's probably become a less viable market.
Yeah, but if you take into account that, especially where it's at, it's on Disney Channel. A lot of those kids are just going to YouTube. So
Well, it's
Probably.
Disney XD too. Like,
so maybe they're watching both. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it is a different market. Like, it is very much.
It's not like right after X Play. There's fucking right after Disney Channel. You're gonna watch Cops or Cheaters.
No, right after X-Play, it was Attack of the Show. Thank you, where you have high.
It was actually the
programs
reverse.
Like Olivia Munn.
It was the
eating.
reverse. It was Attack of the Show first, then X Play.
I think you're wrong.
I am right, for sure.
There's no way for me to Google this,
okay. I think we're both right because the schedules got so whacked.
That is true.
On that channel.
That is
I
true.
could have sworn 6:30 was X-Play, 7 was Attack of the Show. Actually, hold on. You live in a different time zone.
That is
Attack
true.
of the Show is a live television program.
That is true.
So there's that.
Yes.
So that's actually probably what it was.
Yeah.
Because X-Play was 6:30 and 7 was Attack of the Show. And I'm going to assume Attack of the Show was 6 for you.
Yes.
Okay.
That would make sense.
That would make sense.
And then, do you remember Arena? Are we just gonna talk about X Play? Because I could talk about X Play all day.
I don't know what X Play is.
You've never heard of
Best
X Play?
all time. Best sitcom. It's not a sitcom, but
It kind of was. Like, it was Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, and he was older and she was younger, and they could never date, but they had like their best friends, like Blair Herter and Stan
were they
Lee.
best friends?
They're still doing shit together today, so I assume
they
they're
are.
cool.
Blair showed up towards the end, and then
Yes.
I don't know. They had Drunk Link in there. They had
Drunk What was the big guy? The fat guy. There was a fat guy. He did. Wasn't he Kratos? Kratos was there.
Kratos was there. They had the annual Golden Mullet Awards.
Yeah.
I go back and watch X Play a lot on YouTube when I'm bored.
Oh my god, it's great. You guys look all bored. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Michael, you want to talk about wrestling to get us out of this?
No, God, no, stop.
So, guess who is Kurt Angle's son?
It's Jason Jordan, dude. What?
Jason Jordan. What, dude? Secret's so messed up.
Is he
Also-
medalist?
Also, I'm halfway into G1 Climax
Look at
27 on New Japan, the New Japan Professional Wrestling. And dude, that shit is on fire. Let me tell you.
Hey Max,
All right.
I finished Kingdom Hearts 1 today.
Is the Punjabi prison
God,
match
thank
this
you.
weekend?
It is this weekend. The
Mario
Punjabi
Kingdom Hearts
prison
1, what a
match.
game.
All hail
It
Jinder
was. There was
Mahal.
There were some fights that I don't remember.
There's some Ansem. Now you gotta
Fuck
go back
Ansem.
and go to the.
Let me tell
Gotta
you
go to the
something.
clock tower,
Best
the Peter Pan
sitcom?
Neverland clock tower, and fight the Phantom.
What?
Best sitcom, WWE. All right, it is so good.
Yes,
It's a really good sitcom.
yes,
I agree. I agree.
yes.
It's a really
That
good
is it.
sitcom.
It's over. That's the best sitcom.
I wasn't
I'll give you
asking the
that.
best. I was asking your favorites.
Yeah, well, that too.
That's
It's
both.
the best and my favorite.
So about
It's got-
wrestling, I saw
It's
a
got
man.
drama, suspense, comedy.
I
It
somehow
has Xavier Woods in the sex tape. It's all great.
it's all great. I saw John Cena pick up a naked dude and his dick was like smacking against his shoulder today. That was weird. Did you ever?
What are you
Did you
talking
hear
about?
about
That?
So there's a movie on HBO right now called Tour de Pharmacy. It's made by the Lonely Island guys, and so it's about the Tour de France in 1982, and he plays a cyclist with Adam Sandberg. And there was a cyclist that I guess had like the shittiest like cycle clothes, and so John Cena picks him up and rips off his clothes, and so his dick is just dangling, just smacking John Cena in the shoulder. It's great, guys.
Does he give him an attitude adjustment? Is that why he's on his shoulder?
I guess so.
Yeah.
He was playing a young version of Dolph Lundgren. It was great.
What?
You gotta watch. And then the older version of Andy Samberg was Jeff Goldblum. And they have a guy who's like all blacked out, and he has like a changed voice. He just wants to be anonymous, but he looks at his phone, so the phone light shines on his face, and it's Lance Armstrong, because it's the whole movie about doping.
Oh, I got it.
It's fucking great.
Oh
Max
my
won't
god.
get that because he doesn't sports.
I mean, I heard of Lance Armstrong and the whole using steroids and drugs thing. So yes,
Yeah,
I'm
watch the
Because
movie.
I'm a-
It's
it's
pretty
so he
great.
could hit baseballs real far.
Real far with the bicycle.
no, he
no
was on a
less.
bike,
He used the bicycle.
not to hit baseballs.
Sure, he did.
Yeah. He sets up the bike so then the wheel's just spinning in the center, and then he uses so much force that it changes the trajectory. He like basically people just throw the ball at the wheel, and then the wheel just flings it out of the park.
Yeah, they have an asterisk by his name in the history book. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like he's like, greatest baseball players who have asterisks next to him. Pete Rose,
Except none of them have
Lance-
asterisk.
Lance
Because none of them are
Armstrong,
even in the hall.
Barry Bonds, all of them.
Barry Bonds is amazing.
Oh, yeah, Barry Bonds is nuts.
Didn't
Barry
he
Bonds
use
is-
drugs?
He did. They never formally busted him, but he did. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, he's not in MLB the Show. He's actually like when you look at the records, it doesn't say Barry Bonds for like
Yeah, I
home
don't
run.
But
know
he's on the
why
cover,
that
right?
though.
it just says I think it just
He's
says
got a
Giants or
different
something
name.
like that.
He's got a different name in the game.
Now it says Michael Ruiz because I hold the record for I think 95 home runs in a season.
Good job,
But,
man.
you know.
Proud of you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks. I like to thank the Academy.
While we're talking
And our
about
sponsor.
TV shows, do we have a sponsor?
Yeah, we got a sponsor. The wonderful salt and pepper pistachios are our sponsor. And
Get cracking.
yeah, yeah. How did you know that?
You flip the package around, and we can all see it.
You don't know how to read. The
I'm not putting
pistachios-
that on the thumbnail.
These ones specifically are salt and pepper. And let me tell you, one time I accidentally ate these without knowing that they were salt and pepper, and I ate them, and I thought they were like spoiled. And I was like, these taste real weird. But then I kept on eating them for some reason because
Yeah,
I
I
like
did.
pistachios a lot. And then
I like
And then I look
pistachio
at the
ice
back line.
cream, but without the nuts in it.
you
Heyo.
fooled me. I thought you liked nuts. So yeah,
But don't.
pistachios. Max likes nuts.
Get cracking.
No, that's not the slogan. I already said it. The next one is Starbucks.
Now, a moment
Um,
from just for clarity. Michael does work at Starbucks. We want to be
Yeah.
open and be
Yeah,
fully honest with our
fully-
listeners.
Fully compared.
Yeah, we're gonna be open and fully honest with our
Transparency.
customers. And well, yes, this cup is transparent. You could see through it.
That was what I was talking about.
It is an ice cup. Yeah. Yeah, they make the best water. Did you know this is true? This is actually a fact. It is triple filtered, so it's the
Through
freshest water you will ever get.
they actually use Michael's underwear as the filter.
They use reverse osmosis. This is actually the terminology they would use.
Osmosis Jones from
Yeah, Osmosis
It's a good
Jones
movie.
goes into the water pipes and reverses his birthing cycle to create better water.
What was the other dude's
Starbucks.
name?
From what?
The
pill
pill
guy.
man.
John Goodman.
That wasn't
Um,
John Goodman. It was Osmosis Jones
Pill
and
Man.
Drix. Was that it?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the cartoon?
It was
Yes.
real. It was real bad.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
real bad.
yeah,
Movie
so
was pretty good.
Starbucks, you'll get starstruck with coffee. Hallelujah.
Cool. Thanks, sponsors. I got a question. So while we're talking about TV shows, I guess for the heck of it, do you guys like Doctor Who? Because I
I've
think
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
love
think
Doctor Who.
that is the stupidest show ever.
Then you don't
I've-
know how to have fun. Ever.
I hate
I've
that
watched
show.
3 episodes, like the first 2, and then I watched the Weeping Angels one. And the Weeping Angels one was good just because those bad guys are a cool concept.
It's a great standalone movie. Standalone episode. All right, we're gonna do this step by step. Why do you think Doctor Who is stupid?
Step by
and why
Step's
are
a
you
good
wrong?
show.
Step by Step is a
Because
good
when
show.
I go to comic conventions, all I see is a bunch of idiots like, oh, look at me, I've got a fez and I've got a screwdriver. Oh, I'm a doctor. Yeah.
So-
I see
I really
them
like your-
everywhere.
I really
I
like
see
your
them-
English accent.
I see them
So
everywhere,
good.
and I hate it. I would rather see like 1,000 Sailor Moon cosplays by like overweight
Hey.
45-year-old dudes than
Hey,
see another Doctor Who cosplay at
You
these
watch your-
stupid conventions I'm going
you
to.
watch your mouth about Sailor Moon. All right, Sailor Moon is the bee's knees.
I didn't say.
What-
I said I would like to see it.
I would like to see it too, Logan.
Okay, but
And that's
So have
and
you
that is-
seen
and
the
that is
show?
pure- and that is on that basis alone. That is why I refuse to watch
so
Doctor Who. Also because it's British and like screw them. Like take your tea back or something.
as you wear your
Whoa.
Captain America T-shirt,
yeah,
Hold on a
because I'm
second.
the most American here. Come on.
Question:
it's a beautiful.
Have you seen?
wife?
Have you
beater.
ever seen the IT Crowd?
Oh my God, it's
Heard
a
of
great
it.
show.
You
No.
want to talk about best sitcoms on a legitimate level?
That's a really great show.
It is so funny.
The introduction of Noah Fielding was so good.
You gotta. It's. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it was, and it's what, like 3 seasons, I think, or 4
Yeah.
seasons.
Four seasons of 3 episodes.
And each episode's like, I think, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. You should watch that show. It is so funny.
so great.
It's up there, definitely.
Yeah.
So it would go all those 3 that I listed, and then IT Crowd would be
The
right there.
the Facebook episode is great.
I
Oh,
love the
with,
one.
Mark Zuckerberg. What?
Go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything. I said the one with Mark Zuckerberg.
No, I'm talking to Mike. What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say I love the one when he's like making, what is it? He's like creating something. I think it's the one with the bra, but then he has
Yeah.
he's talking about how he created like a step ladder for moths to get out of a bathtub.
Moths?
And the guy's like, why would they need that? I'm like, I don't
All right.
remember. It was just really
All right.
funny exchange.
All right,
It was
all right,
really
all
good.
right, back to Doctor Who for a hot second, just for a hot second. So
Are we gonna
you
talk
haven't-
about how the SJ Dubs are taking over the show?
No, I don't really care actually. I literally don't give a damn. But so you've never seen an episode though.
No, I refuse because it's just like, oh right, let's get in my telephone booth. Come on, little robot buddy, I got a
It's a
screwdriver. right
police
on."
box.
He doesn't have a robot buddy, but nice try.
Well, he kind
The
of
robot buddies are the
The
baddest
dog.
guys in the planet.
But
Well,
the
what about
dog's not on the
Canine?
new, but he's not on the new show. Like he's been
He
gone
was
for a long time.
once.
He had a cameo,
once.
but he was on another spinoff. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, now the sidekick's just a vagina. That's all it is.
No, that's actually the villain of the episode. Second episode.
It is
That's
the
really true,
face,
actually.
the skin
The
lady.
face, yeah, the skin lady. She's just the last human, and then she's just a scab of skin, just stretched out with the face. It's really
Yeah.
gross. No, I mean the first time I ever watched it, the first episode actually gave me feelings of like Evil Dead in a weird way.
Never seen it.
You never
I
seen
need
Evil Dead?
to. I need to.
Okay,
I'm
well,
aware of that at least.
Honestly, dude, it's an awesome show. I understand why people like it. I don't understand why people can't have fun.
Honestly, I just hate the fan base, and because of that, I'm like, oh,
well, I think
never-
wrestlers are drunk idiots, but I don't.
I mean,
You know,
that's like Game of Thrones for me. I just don't. I mean, I don't really
You
like
get
high
tired of
fantasy
hearing
stuff
about it.
about it, like at all, like
We don't have to.
at all. But I mean, I don't know. I get what you're feeling, but I do think Doctor Who's pretty good. But I also don't think that I don't think it's necessarily for American audiences because the way it's like filmed and like how the stories go and the humor
We don't
in it
even
is just
have
not.
like phone booths anymore over here, so like it doesn't
It's
really
just
make
like
sense.
It's
just
a police
totally.
box, but it's whatever.
It's
I
just
mean,
totally different. So I don't know. I could see why somebody like I could see why people wouldn't like Doctor Who for sure. Like even if you had watched it, I could see why people wouldn't like it.
It's just so much stuff has been influenced by it to the point where I'm like, if you like those other things, I mean, we're worth just checking to give this thing a shot. I mean, like, do you like Bill and Ted's Big Adventure? I'm sorry, Excellent Adventure. My bad.
Yeah,
Literally, that's just a reference to Doctor Who.
yeah.
You know, shit like that. Like I said,
But
Evil
you know
Dead
what,
references.
You know what they have? A phone booth.
Well, they have Keanu Reeves too.
They have
and
Keanu Reeves
That's
in that as well.
That's pretty sick. So
I think
David
Max is
Tennant's all right
fine.
too. David Tennant.
All right, let's move on then.
We can wrap up. I think Max is dead.
I'm
Max
not
died.
dead.
What
Oh,
time?
there
I'm alive.
What?
It is
seasons.
10:30.
Yeah.
11:30.
Yeah, I don't know. The fan base just annoys me with that one when I go to cons. It's like you see a Fez every 6 feet. Actually, what did me in? Okay, I'll tell this story and then maybe we can wrap up if you guys want to. When I saw these Fezes at the stupid convention, I asked my friend because he actually watched the show. I was like, "Why is everybody wearing a freaking Fez for Doctor Who?" And he's like, "Oh, it's because he wears it in one episode." I'm like, "One episode?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
one episode." Everyone in this convention is wearing a stupid Fez because this guy wore it in one episode.
I mean,
Like,
people dress up like Cactus Jack, but he only wore it like a couple times, and then it became Mankind. Like, it is what it is, man.
Well, hey, you don't speak ill about
Yeah,
Cactus
I
Jack.
love
You know what
Cactus
you're
Jack.
talking about over there,
about,
boy.
You
I,
take
I love
that
Cactus
back.
Those
Jack.
are fighting words.
You
The
take that
Cactus
back.
Jack
I love
could
Cactus
body
Jack.
slam Matt Smith through a steel cage 10 times over.
And Matt Smith would be
Yeah,
like,
he will destroy
"Why
him.
do you hate? I'm just an actor." I quit that show a long time ago.
Anyway, I guess that's the TV episode. Yay.
Sure. The sitcom episode.
We'll do a shorter one this week since last week's went so freaking long. Sorry about that again.
Everyone loved it. It was great.
Hey,
It was
Max.
pretty good.
Max,
Yeah.
you look really cute today.
Oh, thanks.
I like your baseball T-shirt. Abby, sound off if you think he looks cute.
Whatever you're
Abby
Okay,
say
thank
he
you.
looks ugly. All right, that's been the Model Citizen Show. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. You can find all of our other podcasts over on modelcitizensmedia.com. You can follow us on Twitter at ModelPods. You can follow all of us on Twitter. You can follow Mario. He is at that Mario Rivera. You can follow Max. He is at Max. Not Max Roberts. He is at Max the White. You can follow Michael. He is at super_Ruse. And you can follow me. I'm at Moreman12. You can email us at modelcitizensmedia@gmail.com. That's the one. And that's it. That's it for the show tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you watched live on the YouTubes, we're on all the just podcasting places as well.
On all podcasting services.
Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that we tell you to do every week. We would appreciate it. And I guess that's it for the week. We will be back next week with episode 18, and maybe we'll have more of a concrete plan about what the heck we're actually going to talk about instead of making it up the whole time. But maybe these
I thought
episodes
it
are
was
good.
fine.
Let us know.
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was fun too.
I thought it was good.
Till
I thought
next
it was
time,
good.
keep staying cute. Bye.